This is the dashboard that's got all the stats based on how these guys have performed in the last season. So that's the 2024 to 2025 draft. I've already filtered it for the 2021 draft class specifically so we can look at that here today. Now, for the first guy on my list, and it's a bit of a no-brainer because it's right there. He's the highest rated guy based on last season, and that is Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley, I was really impressed with last season. He's one of the reasons why the Cavs did so well, really opened the door for the likes of Donovan Mitchell. The two were great in tandem. And based off of his performance last season, he is at an all-star level. And it is no surprise. You look at the minutes that he played, 30 minutes a game, 18 and a half points on average, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, almost a steal per game. And his turnovers and fouls, as you would see from the last live I watched, which are key indicators to showing whether a player is efficient or not. If that turnover or foul ratio is low, the efficiency rate is very high. So that's something that going on this season, I'll be watching out. And I know preseason is getting ready to start. So that is something I'm going to be keeping a good eye for as we go through this year's journey of looking at these players, trying to uncover and really get on top of the next star coming. And Evan Mobley is one of these guys. He's still young, 24 years old, plays the 5 and the 4, really versatile big. And that's really what you wanted. Was third in his draft class, but really is probably looking like he's going to be the best player out of his draft class out of it. And he is my number one. But here's other reasons why he's number one. Let's look at what he did last season overall in comparison to everybody else. Just looking at the raw stats. So, and clear this. Peyton Pritchard was the last one. We're going to look at that 2021 draft. So last season, these were the guys. These were the guys that what they did was the best. You look at the scorers. You got another guy, Cade Cunningham is on there, Jalen Green's on there, but Evan Mobley's right here, fifth on the list for Evan Mobley. Where's he in steals? He was just under a steal per game, so he probably isn't going to be anywhere near here for steals, but he's somewhere on there. Let's see what Evan Mobley did on steal. 85 steals. It's not bad. 85 steals isn't bad, but you could definitely see that there's a difference. There's guys that are just above him. He probably is one of the best 5 of big guys, big men in the game that is in steals. Then you got when it comes to assists, he's pretty good at assists there as well. Who's he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 when it comes to assists last season with 226. And then he was second on rebounders, only second to Alperen Şengün, who, spoiler alert, I'm going to be talking about a bit later on because he is on my list. But where is he? I'll get to in a sec. But you had Evan Mobley there with 18.5 points per game, played 71 games last season. Looking at his turnovers per game and the assist to turnover ratio, I think the ratio is pretty good. And one of the key stats I think is good to be able to see whether a player does well is that free throw shooting percentage right there. That's at 72.5% and 37% from 3. He's a very good overall, a good big. And as a Utah Jazz fan, as you can see from here, this is a very nice Utah Jazz fan hat. I'd love for my boy Walker Kessler, or even better, Kyle Filipowski, to end up being a player that's like this, a player that can give you a little bit of everything, a little bit on the offense, a little bit on the defense, and to be able to hide as many weaknesses as you might have. So that's what he did last season. But is that really much as a surprise?